Welcome back to Minecraft Survival with the Rudeman, and I am so excited. I got good news, very, very good news, and it doesn't necessarily include the Iron Golem farm, which it kind of does, but it kind of doesn't. It's different news than that. Let me get right into it. First of all, let's run and see how we're doing. I let the game run just a little bit after I finished this thing. And maybe a half hour, maybe an hour, but no longer than an hour. And I've already got 1, 2, 3, almost 4 stacks of iron. So for a small farm like that, that's not bad. Now, if you remember, I made the comment that I didn't want some great big huge thing because it's just me on the game. I'm not playing on a server. I don't have big things to do. That's plenty of iron for me. So we'll be fine. That's fine. But here's the exciting part. You're not going to believe this. We're going down into my main mine here. All right, let's go in here. Let me check. I had something cooking here. There we go. Let's get that. Okay, now listen. Can you hear it? Can you see it? Oh, exciting. We got slimes. Now, go back into some of the earlier episodes and you heard me say that I was going to open up a couple of areas that were at least 3 by 3 because that's the big slimes like that. That's what they need is a 3 by 3 area to spawn. And I don't know what makes them spawn because I've been down in this mine many, many times and there's been nothing. So what brought them now? What caused them to come in now? And so I blocked them off when I came in here because I didn't want them leaving this area. Because as soon as I heard that, and I came in here, and I knew what it was, and I thought, oh God, I should be recording. And so I logged off and came back on and in a recording. But now, let me show you what we need to do because this is only the start. What we need to do is we need to make a slime farm. And if we look at the statistics, I'm at level 11. That means there's only 10 more levels below me that I can do anything with. And slimes will appear or spawn in an underground area like this up to level 40, not above. So I need to go and build spawning pads up to level 40 to get the most slimes that I may want to get. And I don't have to get that many. I don't have to go all the way to 40 because, again, as I said, I'm only by myself on the in the game. I don't need that many slimes. So I may not go all the way to 40. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put in maybe 3 or 4 pads in that area and then see how many slimes I get. Because the other factor in this is whether there's any caverns around the area that can spawn monsters as to how many slimes are going to be able to spawn. If I've cleared out enough areas of spawnable places, then I may get a substantial amount of slimes. So the first thing we need to do is you hit F3 and G. That opens the chunk border. It's a debug. F3 and G, and you'll see right there. See that yellow line? We're inside of a chunk. This is the spawnable chunk right here. So what we need to do, let me get my pick out here. That's not a pick. And we need to open up this area. Okay, there's the wall right there. So let me close that up. And then we need to go this way, find the next corner. Let me put down some torches. Where in the heck's my enchanted pick? Why didn't I bring that? Oh, I screwed up. I just screwed up. I made this pick so that I could repair. Oh, well, it'll be okay. I've got more diamonds now. I'll worry about that later. Okay, there's the corner right there. Okay, so now find the next corner. Whoops. There's another shaft. Okay, there's the next corner. Got one more corner. And that'll give us the full chunk. I better put another torch down, or I'm going to have company down here. There's the last corner. Okay, and here we're back. Okay, so now there is the spawning chunk right there, and it should be 16 by 16. Now what I've got to do is I got to dig this out so I can start building pads, spawning pads. So I'll be right back. I'm going to go to work and clear this area out. Okay, I'm back, and I got company. Where'd you come from, little feller? Yeah, I brought my other pick in. Okay, so this is the chunk cleared. Now, this is the first pad. Or it will be. It isn't right at the moment. So to build this, what I need to do is I need to go cut 3 that way, 3 that way, 3 that way, and 3 that way. So I'm going to work on that, and then I'll come right back. Right, I'm back. Show you a little bit of the progress. I took... outside of the chunk area, I went out 3 this way and cleared that out, and then I went 3 this way from the chunk wall right there. 1, 2, 3, and now I've got this the other 2 sides to do. This one is there's the chunk wall right here. So we got 1, 2, 3 this way. Then I'm gonna have to close all this off. Get that out of there. Okay, so I'm going to have to close this off. And there, and I'm going to have to close it off here too on this side. Let me take that dirt out of there. I don't necessarily want dirt. We got the iron golem machine in just in the right time, because I'm going to probably need some iron for, if nothing else, for, what do they call those things? Can't think. Hoppers. Okay, so let me clear out the other 2 sides, and then I'll show you how the build's going to go. Well, we got all 4 of them dug out. We're not done yet. We just did this one level here. So, yeah, and I got so much resources and stuff, mostly just cobble, but I've got so much that I had to go and empty the one chest I've got in there. I may have to put some more chests in that little room. But anyway, so here's the thing. I don't really need this. I've marked it off with sand, the four corners, and so I don't really need that on anymore. But here's what we need to do. We're going to make the first pad right here, and to make the first pad, we're going to come up 3 blocks like that. Okay, and I'm going to do that all the way in here. So I actually screwed up when I cleared this out. I shouldn't have cleared it clear down to the floor. I wasn't thinking. Now I have to put it all back up to 3 blocks. And the reason for that is this area right here is going to be the collection for the spawns. So the actual slime spawn pads are going to be 16 by 16. And so the first pad is going to be at this level right there. Okay? So they're going to be hopping up there, and they're going to fall down into water. Now, wait a minute. I'm wrong. Sorry about that. Actually, that third one there is going to be the spawn pad there. That's going to be the spawn pad. Because we need it to be three tall. So there's going to be water running, and we're going to make a collection point right here in the middle. Yeah, right here is going to be a collection point where slimes are going to come in and die. Okay, and then we can collect the slime. And the reason why this end here is because that's where my elevator's at, and all my collection stuff is here. Why is that open? Anyway, so I got to build this thing up, this pad, all the way 16 by 16, and then I need to dig this outside area again because I'm going to put another pad 3 high up above this one and another one up there. I'm thinking about doing at least 3, maybe 4. It depends, because I can't go any higher than 40, level 40. So I've got a lot of digging to do. So the first thing I need to do is put this back in. So let me put this pad back in, and I will return. Okay, I got my first pad built, but I blocked myself in. So I cut a little hole here so I could jump down. But anyway, this is the water. Oh, I better put some light down here. Believe it or not, I had to go upstairs and get cobblestone. I ran out of cobblestone doing that. Unbelievable, huh? Okay, so now, again, this is my first pad right there, and this is all going to be a water trough. So now I got to keep going up, and I'm going to do that by using scaffolding. So what I'll probably do is get some scaffolding, and let's see, that's the top. I need to go up 3. Okay. So let's see, how am I going to do that? Let's do this right here first. Get rid of that. Let's get that, and that, and then I can kind of jump up there. Okay, so this is the next floor of the next pad. So let me get in a corner here, and kind of chop through that. So there's the floor. I need to go 3 more. So there's 1, 2, 3, and then that's going to be the next floor. So this is going to be dark. It was a dark and gloomy night. Holy smokes. All right, we'll put a thing there. Let's go back down. Okay, I'm going to do that in each... What? I'm going to do that in each corner so that when I get up there, I can start digging that way until I run into the corner that I just put in. So let me get started on that, and I'll come back and show you a little bit of progress. Okay, so one of the corners brought me into a cavern. So it's going to save me some digging. See this? Ow, that hurt. Yeah, so this is the first pad. We needed to go up. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not going to be good. Okay, here's what I'm going to have to do. That's 3 there. It needs to be 3 because the big slimes need, remember, they need 3 by 3 to spawn. So that's why they have to be 3 high. But that means that that floor, the next floor would be here. And again, when I dug out, I wasn't thinking. I got dug happy. I got dig happy. And, yeah, messed myself up. So I think it's going to be easier because here was my plan. My plan was to go up there and dig, but I've screwed it up because I'm 1 too high here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the floor needs to be here. No, say wait. 1, 2, 3. The floor needs to be here. So I need to put the floor back in. So let me do that, and I'll be back again. Okay, I lowered the ceiling by 1, which is going to be the next floor. So let's go up. What did I do with my block? Why did I get it put in there? Craziness. All right, let's go up now. Okay, now I'm going to start digging. Where'd that cave go? Okay, this is the pad. I'm getting confused. That's not it. Is it? Is that it? The corner? Talking to myself. Sorry. I do that a lot. There we go. Okay, so this is the okay, that's going to be the floor. So this has got to come out. All of this has to come out here. But see, we only go 3. There's the next floor right there. So if I... All right, we'll get it figured out. We'll get it figured out. It's probably going to be easier if I dig the other part out. Because I'm going to get confused otherwise. Let's... Where in the hell is it? Uh-oh. Put that back. Put it back. I'm confused. Where did I come up? Did I come up? Okay, there's my wall right there. So it'd be here. Okay, I need to be down this way. Let me get out of here. Sorry. There we go. All right. Here's why I'm getting confused. I'm inside the pad area. I need to be outside the pad area and keep digging. So I need to dig 1, 2, 3 here. I need to dig this up. This is going to be my water trough and my falling area, because here's the deal. If a slime spawns here, it can't get off the pad. I have to tear all this out so that it can get off the pad. So I'm going to have to dig this out by 3. Just like this. 3 high. Okay, let me do that. I shall return. Back again. Got this one cleared out, all the way around, and I need to go collect my blocks. If I can, I don't know how many I can hold. I've had to keep going up and taking them upstairs because I only have the 1 chest. I need to put another chest or 2 in here, and I haven't done it yet because I'm so excited about mining. Remember when I told you at one point, if you notice, I'm picking up coal. I'm also picking up blocks of iron. Remember when I told you at one time that there was going to come a time where I wasn't going to be excited about getting coal or iron because we're going to have a charcoal machine and we're going to have a iron golem machine. Well, I'm at that point that I'm not excited about finding iron anymore. I mean, it's good to have it, but we don't need it anymore, do we? Let's take that anyway. And yeah, I cleared this out, but my inventory is getting full upstairs too. So let's pop that in there, cook it up while we're doing it. I don't have any wood with me. I'm going to go upstairs and make a couple more chests to go down here. So let's do that. I'm going up. Use my new elevator. Is it daylight though? I think so. I love this bubble elevator. I need to put them in the other mines now. I feel like Superman going up. Okay, let's see. Do I have any chests made already? I do. I'll use those. Might take a barrel with me too. Oh, I got 2 barrels. Alright. I wonder how those guys are doing since I've been mining. Oh, it's getting dark. You know what? I've got another salad. I got another salad. I got another saddle. I'm gonna tame that guy. He's hung around like it's his home. He might as well be his home. Yeah, we're getting iron. All right, let's see. Yeah, you will be mine, donkey. There's Shadowfax, and Shadowfax cool. She's a wonderful thing, Shadowfax. What's that arrow doing bobbing up there? What is that? Okay, back to work. Oh, I need to eat. I haven't even been watching my health. Okay. So what's the plan now? Okay, so we have 2 pads made. But I got to keep going up with the water trough here. Got to go up. Got to go up. And let's go this way. Is that the way? No, that's not the way. Well, it could be the way. I've got my debug still on, so I can see where the corners are. So we might as well go that way. Let's use some dirt to go up here. Okay, so this is the new floor right there, right? Yeah, that's the new floor. So I need to go 1, 2, 3 up from that. Uh-oh. 3, not 2. Okay, and I'm going to keep going, and I'll come back in a minute, show you the progress. Well, I got the next one done, but I got a problem. Well, I'm not done. I have to do the outside now. But I ran into one little problem, and I can't remember where. Right there, see the water dripping? I popped into there, and there's water up above. So I got to figure out how much water is up above. But I might be able to find out from here if I go up and go that way. Huh. Well, yeah, let me think about it. God, I hate that sound. It scares the hell out of me every time I hear it. Let's go right about here. Take this one out and that one. And fall down. Ooh, that's a long ways down. Oh, I didn't bring any sand. Oh. Remember when I said I always carry sand? Well, I lied. Because I don't have any. Oh, man. What am I going to do? I'm going to have to just go for it. Ah! Well, I didn't die. Wasn't that high. I need to get some sand and or some scaffolding. Both, probably. I like the sand because I can be on a tall cliff and use sand to go down. I can't use scaffolding to go down unless I came from down in the first place. So anyway, so we've got one pad here. We got 2 pads there. Hang on. Where am I at here? Right here. There's 3, 1 pad. Me pop that, pop that, pop that. And whoop. Okay. Okay, so what? I forgot what I was doing. There's 1, there's 2. That's the 3rd one there. So I have to dig up 1 more. That'll give me 3 pads. I think I'm going to try 3 and see how that goes. So I got 1 more to dig out, but I'm not done with this one because I still have to do the 3 all around. So let me do that. And you know what? Before I do, let me go get that scaffolding and sand that I just talked about, because that's going to hit me out in the long run. Okay, so I'll be back. Okay, we got the second one done. That's the 3rd one up above us, and we just need to dig out 3 above it, and then we will have our 3 pads. Oh, wait a minute. Did I do that already? No, I couldn't have. Hang on. Let me go up. 1, 2. No, I didn't. What in the world? Okay. 1, 2. This is the 3rd one here. So there's 1 down there, 2 down there. We got 1 more to do. I just dug out around that one. That's what I did. So, and then I have to fill this in here. I might as well do that. I'm thinking about it. So this needs to be filled in. Then I got to figure out that water situation over there. What's that all about? And then I've got some exploring to do because I need to find a desert. And you might ask, well, why do you need a desert? Good question. I don't actually need a desert. I can get sand almost anywhere. There's always sand around any kind of water. So I don't need it for the sand necessarily, although it would be nice to have an access to like a ton of sand, which I don't have right now. I mean, I have a limited amount of sand I can get. What I need is cactus. And the reason I want cactus is I like to build the killing stations in my mobs with cactus instead of lava. Now I used lava with the iron golem one. That's fine. It's fine. It works great. And I don't mind using lava. That's not the issue. It's just that some things are better with cactus. So it's an easier build sometimes with cactus. This is one of the projects that I want to use cactus on. So I want to find a desert somehow. Let me pick up all my junk-a-doodle-doo here. And I don't know exactly how I'm going to do that. I'm going to need to just go exploring. I can maybe get a pretty good idea of where direction to go in. But, yeah, I need to go exploring and find a desert. And then my feeling is it's going to be a long ways away. So, which means to me that I'm going to have to find the location for the desert. And I found a little bit of gold. Let me get that because I want to take care of that. I found... Yeah, if I find one, I'm afraid it's going to be a long ways away. And if it is, I'm going to have to find a faster way to get there, which means going through the nether. So if I can find a location, go into the nether, and route my way over to where I need to be, because if you remember, for every block that you step in the nether, you step 7 blocks, I think it is. It could be 8, I may be mistaken, but I think it's 7. For every block you step, Up above in the upper world, you step 7 blocks. So if something's 700 blocks away, I only have to dig 100 blocks through the nether to get there. So that's going to be an important aspect for me. Right, let's continue on with our work here. I got one more level to do, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I'm still working on the third one, and I thought I would share a little bit of the mining with you. Yeah, I've only got a few more minutes in this episode. I've skipped through a lot of it by going on and off, on and off, on and off, but I'm not going to get this thing finished in one episode, so I figured, why not do some mining? So far, it's been great. I haven't run into any monsters. And I found out what the water thing was, and we took care of it. There was a cave up here. Right here, there was a cave. And that whole thing was full of water. All of this area right here was full of water. And so I just filled it with cobblestone to take the water away. Replace the water with cobblestone, so it's gone and gone and gone. And then we can continue digging here. I'm hoping 3's enough. If it's not, we can always come and dig some more. Like I said, the thing of it is I don't need a lot of slime. I just need access to some. When I do need it, and the good news is that with all those mines that I dug around my base, I've been lighting up the caverns, so there shouldn't be a whole lot left. I found a couple of ravines that I lit up, and all the mines are lit because I'm lighting them as I go. So that might be good news. It's also going to be good news when I put a mob farm in. The mob farm might be the next thing I do, although now that I've got a couple of farms in for gathering things, like the fishing farm, the wheat farm, the charcoal farm, and now the iron golem farm and a slime farm, I'm going to start producing a lot of things, and I'm going to have to get some kind of an automated sorting system in, storage system. I'm just going to have to. So otherwise, I'm just going to have chests everywhere. And then I'm going to be down to finishing the building the house. You know, as long as I've been working like I have been doing, the house hasn't been a priority because I don't really need one. I just need a place to sleep once in a while because I haven't had time to sit and relax in a house. But it's going to be nice to have that. So the first thing I wanted to do is be, independent and have plenty of resources. And we've pretty much taken care of that. What is this? This is episode 13, I think, maybe. I'm not sure. I'd have to go back and count them. But, for having everything we've got, Iron Golem Farm, fishing farm, all of those things I mentioned earlier in just 13 episodes, because I'm only doing 45-minute episodes. Now, that doesn't take into consideration all the mining and things that I did in between episodes, because that's a lot of work, a lot of time consumed there. But that's all part of the game. Like I said, I don't mind mining at all. I don't really mind it because a lot of times I'm either listening to music or listening to a lot of the YouTube pages that I watch. I don't really watch. I just listen to There's not necessarily things that I have to actually see that I can't glance over once in a while and get the gist of. Most of the time I'm just listening, because most of the time they're playing games that I already play, and so I know what they're doing. I'm just listening for their different commentary, a different voice than my own. I don't like my voice anyway. I mentioned this in other videos and stuff. There's some people just in love with themselves and their voice and everything about them. I've never been necessarily, I shouldn't say happy, that's not a proper word. I don't know. I don't know what word you'd use. Confident, maybe, or satisfied. I always think that I could do better, and that's not a bad thing. It's not like a criticism. It's like, oh, I hate myself. No, I don't hate myself. It's just that I strive to do better, to be better, if not do better. I think if you do better, you become better. Doesn't always happen. Example, you work with somebody. They do the same job you do. They do a good job, they get promoted. They don't do a good job, they get promoted. It's funny how that works. And all of a sudden, they're a supervisor over you or anybody else that they worked with at one point in the same job. And all of a sudden, they forget where the hell they came from. They forget that they were down there with you doing the same thing you're doing. They don't remember that. It's selective. They're a big shot and they lord it over you and blah, blah, blah. I know, it's kind of funny. I never did that. I've worked my way up into management positions many times. I always remember where I came from and what it took, what I had to do to get there. All right. Now this is the hard part, because I'm getting high enough up that if I fall now, I'm going to get hurt. So I got smart this time. I put some scaffolding in a couple different places. So this is the end of it. Let's see. You know what I should do? I need to fill that in. I should probably be doing that because I don't want to have to mess with it later. I may have to dig it up again if I need another floor, but that's a story for another day. Whoops. Messed up. I'm going to have to use some of my diamonds. My pick is getting shot. I knew it was going to, and I've been kind of prepared for it, but let me get up here and see if I can kind of reach down in there. Get that corner back there. What? Oh! I was one key off. One key over the load. It's getting dark in here. It's getting dark. Where'd I leave off? Right there. Okay, get in here. I think I'm getting close. Don't box myself in. Let's get this closed off and kind of work our way towards the edge so I can reach it if I fall off. Like that. There. We done it. We done it. That's coming out anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay. I'm going to continue on And all I'm going to do is get this taken care of, get this pad done, and I will stop until I come back in the next episode. But I'm kind of out of time now. I hope you had fun, and I hope to see you again in the next episode. We'll finish this puppy off. In the meantime, I may go travel and try to find some sand and desert like I said I was going to. But anyway, I hope to see you in the next episode. Happy mining.